Hi everyone, my name is Akorede Adenike. You are welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time of you checking on my channel, please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for you to be notified each time I upload new video. In today's tutorial, I would like to teach you how to cut and sew circle top. So this is the Ankara fabric that I'm using. Is one of African print, and these are my tools. I have 2 yards 9 inches fabric here. So here is it. Let me start by folding. Here is the right side of the fabric and there is the wrong side. So I'll start by folding it like this. I'm going to fold it into 2 like this. Here is the length of it. So I'm going to fold it into 2 like this. I'm folding it like this into 2. So after folding into 2 like this, I'll now fold it again to form triangle. So here is it. I'm going to make a straight line here, like so. After that, I'm going to place my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. From this folded edge now, I will measure towards this place like this. 7.5 plus half inch seam allowance because I'm adding sleeve to my top. Now to get my armhole from my shoulder here, I'm going to place half of my round armhole. My round armhole is 18 divided by 2 is 9 inches. Here's it. Here's the 9 inches. So I'll now draw out my armhole. So here's my armhole. I've already marked my shoulder slant, which is half inch. Then I connected it slantly like this. So this is my neck line. I'm cutting the 2 together. So from my shoulder line here now, I'm going to measure out the length of my top, which is 26 plus 2 inches seam allowance or 1.5 seam allowance. It depends on how you want it. That is 28 inches. 26 plus 2 inches seam allowance. 28 inches. I'm going to measure it round like this from my shoulder line. .28 inches all around from the shoulder line. So I'm going to connect it together. I'm going to cut it out. Here is it now. Both front and back, as you can see, that's front half circle. As you can see, look how beautiful it is. So let me cut out the sleeve for it. Now I've cut out the sleeve for it. I'm using basic sleeve for it, very short sleeve for it. So I have a video now to cut it. I'm going to put the link in the box below. So I'm going to cut facing for my top. So here's it. I've folded another fabric for the facing. I folded it into 4 because I'm cutting the 2 together. I'll place it on it like this and mark it out. I'm going to mark it out like this, the neckline. the shoulder slant. So I will now draw it out very well and cut it out. So I'm going to make it like this and cut it out. Here is the facing for both front and back. I'll not start sewing now. Let me chalk it. This is the wrong side that I'm chalking for me not to make a mistake. So here's my top now. Let me chalk this top too. This is the wrong side that I'm chalking now. So I'll start my sewing by sewing the facing. Here is the right side of my top. This is the facing for it. Before placing it on the top, I'm going to notch it all around at the edge here. I'm going to notch it all around for it to lay very well. So, and I'm going to hem it at the edge here. I'm going to fold it once, or better still, you can overlock it. So I'll now place the right side on the right side of the top, like so. I'm going to stitch it with 1/2 inch. So I'm going to do the same thing on the second. I'm through with the facing. I'm going to notch it with 1/4 inch. So don't let the notching touch the sewing place. So I'm going to notch it like this. So here is it. So lest I forget, I'm adding pockets. So this is 4 pieces now, 2 for each. So right side face each other, and this one too, the right side is facing each other. I'm going to place it on each other like this. I will now place my hand on it like this and draw it out like this. I'm going to draw it out like this. So I'm going to cut it out. I've finished cutting my pocket now. I'll now place it on my top. Here is one part of the top. So here is the side. I'm going to measure from the shoulder here. Place my pocket now. From my shoulder, I'm going to measure 17 inches like this. I'm going to mark it out. So from that 17 inches, I'm going to measure 7 inches downward. That is how I'm going to place, where I'm going to place my pocket. So I'm going to pick the pocket out now, 2 for this. So I'll let the right side, this is the right side, let me chalk it. The wrong side, I'm chalking the wrong side. So here is the right side of it. I'm going to place it like this. Here's the right side. I'm placing it like this. So I'll stitch it. So I'm going to place it on the other side like that. Let me pin it down. Going to pin it down like this. So I'm placing it on the other side like so. I'll measure 17 inches from my shoulder to this place. Then from there, I'll measure 7 inches. So that's how I'm going to do on the second side too, on the second part of the top. Now I'll finish attaching the pocket to it. Here's it. Here's the second side of it. And this one too, I finished attaching the pocket on the second part of it. So I will now place it on each other to join the shoulder. I will let the right side face each other. So just like this. Here's the facing of it. I'm going to open it up like this and let the sewing match each other and sew it straight. Or better still, you can fold it like this and sew it with 1/2 inch on the shoulder. I'm going to do the same thing on the second shoulder. After joining the shoulder, I'll join the side. So I'm going to join. After joining the shoulder, I'll now fold my sleeve, the bottom of my sleeve, with 1.5 and stitch on it like this. I'll do the same thing on the second sleeve. So when I finish all that, I'll come and show you. Now I've finished joining the shoulder. So here is it. So Here's the sleeve too. I finished hemming the bottom of the sleeve. Here's the second sleeve. So I will now attach my sleeve to it before joining the side. Here's it. I'll notch the center of my sleeve here at the shoulder here. I'm going to place it like this and pin it all around till the armpit, pin the other side too. Then I'm going to stitch it with 1/2 inch. I'm going to do the same thing on the second sleeve too. So when I finish, now I've joined the shoulder. I've finished joining the shoulder and I've attached the sleeve to it. So I'm going to place it on each other. I'll let the right side face each other like this for me to stitch the side. So I'm starting my sewing now from the sleeve down to the bottom of the, through the pocket, then down to the bottom of the top. So on the sleeve here, I'm going to place half of my round sleeve, which is 6.5, because my round sleeve is 13 inches. I'll just draw it like this. So through the pocket. So I'll draw it like this, then till the bottom of the top. I'm going to do the same thing on the second side of it. So before you stitch it, make sure you check your round armhole before you stitch it. Make sure you measure it before you draw it out. So mine is 18 inches divided by 2 is 9 inches. As you can see, this is where the 9 is. So I'll just join it like this and continue drawing it through the pocket down to the bottom of the top. I'm going to do the same thing on the second side of it. When I finish sewing, I'll come and show it to you. Now I've finished joining the both sides of the top from the sleeve here through the pockets down to the bottom of the dress. I'll turn it to the right side and hem the bottom of the dress with 1 inch. I'm going to double fold it like this. I'll double fold it and I'm going to hem the facing too. So let me turn it to the right side for you to see how it looks like. Here is it. I've turned it to the right side. So I'll just go ahead and hem the bottom of the top. I'll double fold. I'm going to double fold it, hem it with 1 inch. So I'm going to hem the facing too, and I'll now give it nice ironing. I'm going to put it on for you to see how it looks on me. So guys, if you find my tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to support my channel. You can join the group Details to Sewing created by Akorede Adenike. I'm on Twitter at Akorede Adenike. I'm also on Instagram at Akorede Adenike. Till I see you in my next video, stay blessed guys. Bye bye.